from the station that's working for you. You're watching Fox 4 News at 6.
A shooting involving a Kansas City police officer leaves one person dead, 2 people hurt. I'm Lauren Halifax.
I'm Pat McGonigal. This happened around 2 o'clock on Bell Fountain near Truman Road. Fox 4's Shannon O'Brien is there with an update. Shannon?
Well, early indications that this was a big deal were Police Chief Rick Smith on scene, as well as Jackson County Prosecutor Gene Peters Baker. We kind of thought it might have been an officer involved shooting, and indeed it was. You can see right now that officers are now taking down the tape and clearing out the scene after dozens and dozens of officers were on the scene today. This happened on Belle Fontaine, and police detectives are still up there, investigators doing the final wrap-up, talking to witnesses, and also gathering a little bit more evidence of this shooting that really scared folks who live and work around here.
And all of a sudden I hear some kind of pop up 6 times, and I ask myself, oh, this is not construction. Something must be going on.
Not sounds from a construction site, but a shooting scene that left one person dead. The Kansas City police say around 2 o'clock, someone told an off-duty officer working part-time at a business near Truman Road in Belle Fontaine that there was something bad going on between a group of people, and one of them had a gun. Police say the officer ran to help, and after rounding the corner, he saw the gunman shooting 2 people. The officer then shooting the gunman.
All of a sudden, like less than 2 minutes, you hear the siren flying. I say, oh, that's what I was thinking, what happened. And I didn't want to go look until I see the police. That's when I get out, and they start looking everywhere.
Dozens of police responding to the scene, finding 3 men shot laying on the ground. 1 dead, the other 2 in the hospital. The officer is okay. Early in the investigation, Kansas City police are still looking into which of the men shot is dead. City statistics do not count people killed by police in the official homicide number, so depending upon who died, this could be the 100th homicide in Kansas City this year. Were you afraid you were going to get shot?
No, yeah, because you never know drive-by shooting now, or especially those things cannot stop by a bullet, and.
Now, this is still a fluid situation here, as we said. While the police are clearing out, they are still gathering information, talking to witnesses, and most importantly, talking to that police officer. So when we get updates, we will let you know what they are, coming up on Fox 4 News at 9 and 10 tonight, and of course, as the details develop on fox4kc.com. Shannon O'Brien, Fox 4 News.
And storms are expected in the metro later tonight. Maybe you've seen some clouds. Let's go to meteorologist Joe Loria. Joe?
Well, I tell you what, we're keeping an eye on some big old thunderstorms right now up towards the north and east of Kansas City. They're about 90 miles away, but they are prolific. Nothing going on right now here in the metro. That's good. But as we take a look at these big old storms up towards northern Missouri, Lynn County, some wind damage. Up towards Grundy County, they've had some hail. This is a lot of lightning, maybe some strong gusty winds associated with this activity. Here's a storm near Pattonsburg, dropping on down towards the Lock Springs area. Chillicothe heads up, northern portions of Livingston County, also under a severe thunderstorm warning. So we've got all sorts of weather going on. Nothing right now affecting the metro. Severe thunderstorm watch to our north, but a flash flood watch is in effect for Kansas City. This will be for overnight tonight. Some of you may get really dumped on by some heavy rain depending on how things play out. Upper 90s, or actually upper 80s to right around 90 right now. And if you have some evening plans, should be okay through about 9 o'clock. After that, all bets are off regarding thunderstorms and the potential of some locally heavy rain. Here's Lauren.
Things are fairly calm right now along the Florida coast, but Hurricane Durian is moving towards the Sunshine State now, and it's expected to be a Category 4 storm when it makes landfall on Monday. Although the storm is expected more than 1,000 miles away, its impact can even be felt here in the metro. One travel agent tells us in the last 24 hours, they've been busy with people rearranging their plans because of the hurricane's path. In fact, Mark Ebbets with Shelton Travel Service says they've had nearly 8 last-minute cancellations just in the last 24 hours. If you need to change your plans because of the hurricane, he offers this advice.
The airlines are pretty reasonable about allowing a free change. Even if that discount fare was not available on their new flights, the airlines will allow you to change and not collect any extra money.
Here's another tip. If you went through Expedia or another booking agent to get a ticket, don't be afraid to call the airline directly to work something out.
Kansas City police officers hurt in a shooting by a man who should not have had a gun are filing a lawsuit now. Marlon Mack wounded 3 officers in a shootout in July 2018. Mack did not survive that gun battle, but he had a long criminal record and should not have been able to buy a weapon. The FBI says he passed a background check because he lied on the form. The officers are now suing the gun shop that sold Mack the gun. There has been no comment from that gun store. And a Wyandotte County jury convicted a man of killing a woman. It's an unusual case. Prosecutors charged 35-year-old Orlando Taylor with rape and murder of Shannon Keithley in 2017. Jurors found him guilty of first-degree murder, but not guilty of rape. Now, investigators believe she was trying to get away from him when she crashed into a bridge pillar near 635 and Leavenworth Road. He will be sentenced later.
A law to strengthen Missouri's Amber Alert system is now in effect. Haley's Law is named for 10-year-old Haley Owens. A man kidnapped, raped, and murdered her in Springfield in 2014. The changes to the Amber Alert system are designed to make it easier and faster to issue statewide alerts for children who are in danger. That law went into effect yesterday. Late this afternoon, Kansas City Council members passed 2 ordinances that they hope will help reduce gun violence. One ordinance makes it a crime for minors to possess firearms. It allows police to seize guns and divert the teenagers and their families into services that might help improve their lives. The other punishes with 6 months in jail and a $500 fine any adult who recklessly gives, sells, or provides firearms to juveniles without their parents' permission. Mayor Quinton Lucas proposed these ordinances shortly after he took office. Now, new at 6 tonight, parents in one Missouri school district are complaining their kids are being shamed, not by bullies, they say by the school district. Fox 4 Sean McDowell takes us to Sedalia, where educators stand firm behind a change in policy.
Parents of Sedalia students, including the ones here at Smithcott Junior High School, complain their students are being branded. Parents are angry over a new system of color-coded lanyards and ID tags called Tiger One cards, which parents say are new to the district.
They just need to take the positive side and say, yeah, we screwed up here.
Parents Kevin Walker and Lynette Diane each have kids currently attending Sedalia schools.
We don't need to give more weapons to the bullies. We need the district to help encourage these kids. And if this kid's failing or having problems in school, we need to be talking with the parents. We need to be talking with the kid.
A Sedalia school district spokesperson says all the new badges look the same from the front. The back of the card reflects whether or not the student is qualifying for different school rewards.
Instead of shaming them and saying, oh, well, now you get to wear a blue label because you struggled last month at home, or you got something going on, that shouldn't stop them from their success of growth.
The district maintains this is meant to be a rewards program. Steve Scott's 2 kids have already graduated, but he still believes the district is going about this the wrong way.
A kid is only going to see gold, black, and gray. That's all they're going to see. They don't care how they got it. That's what they got.
Sedalia School District Superintendent Steve Triplett says parents should relax. In a statement to Fox 4 News, he says, quote, the front of the badge will look the same for all students. The different lanyard colors indicate the student's grade level. A district spokesperson added the colors have nothing to do with the student's academic standing or behavioral level. Sadly, the Sedalia School District has been home to 4 student suicides in the past 2 years. Parents we spoke with complained that if these color-coded lanyards become the topic of bullying, they fear what could come next. Sean McDowell, Fox 4 News.
Educators in the Park Hill School District tried a similar system 4 years ago. Student ID badges at Park Hill High School were color-coded for a short time. The district has since dropped those, and they're using a different system now.
A win in court today for the Clay County Sheriff, who says his office needs more money. A judge ordered the Clay County Commission to give Sheriff Paul Vescovo nearly $1 million. Now, that money will go to operate the county jail through the end of the year. Vescovo had said he believed the commission underfunded the sheriff's office on purpose. So he sued the county commission back in April. The county commission has not commented about this judge's ruling. Well, a look into the future. Some new images tonight showing us what that new single terminal at KCI will look like.
And Mahomes mania goes to a whole new level. The new must-have item going into stores. You're watching Fox 4 News at 6.